Lesson 56. Learn from the abandoned tree. If the apple tree is not well taken care of, it will not bear fruits. It will dry up and eventually die. Like any other tree, it takes time from the day it was planted until the day it bears its fruit, and in between those times is where it matters the most. When the tree dries up, most of the time it does not mean it is dead. It still has life in it. If treated well, it will sprout up again and be healthy for many years. There are two scenarios where Jesus encountered with a tree. The first one, it is when he was hungry and when he saw a grown tree but had no fruit on its season. He cursed the tree to never bear fruit again, and the disciples realized that the tree withered the next day. In this scenario, it does not mean God will curse you when you do not bear fruits, but it is our righteousness that will glorify him. You see, when Jesus was hungry, he expected the fig tree to provide for him, but he found nothing. As Christians, we are expected to be a source of life-giving hope. Our deeds not only are expected to be a blessing to others, also to glorify God. The reason we still do not find breakthrough in life, although we are the fig tree bearing fruits, is when God comes around to bless you, he still finds you on the same situation you were in while you are still sinners. You need a turnaround. On the second scenario, Jesus shared a parable of a fig tree which did not bear fruit for 3 years, and he wanted the gardener to cut it down. But the gardener insisted to leave it 1 more year so he can treat it and fertilize. If it bears fruits, fine. If not, then cut it. This is a demonstration to show that everyone has a chance. God will never judge you for what you did or who you are now and decide to destroy your life. He gives you a chance to decide about your life, to remove whatever is useless and does not work for you or bring any importance, and start doing what is necessary for your health, mental and spiritual growth. He gives you more time, and he wants you to get rid of unhealthy habits and start to install new habits in your life, so that next time when he comes around to bless you, he will eventually do something for you. Do not allow your life to become like the Israelites who knew God is there for them, but choose not to listen or follow him and end up wandering the wilderness for 40 years. 1 year of nothing is already too long of time to waste. Decide and show your love and commitment to God. Even though the tree is dried up, it can have life again and then bear so much fruit. God has already given us the tools at our disposal for us to use them so we can bear fruits. He is the gardener, and he will come to see how his tree is doing. When he comes visit us, he expects us to already bear the fruits for him, and what he offers is his protection and guidance. He prunes us so we can even bear more fruit. It is like the parable of the talents when he gave the one 5 talents, and he came back and found he had 5 more talents. He blessed him and gave him even more, but the one with 1 talent who buried it, he was punished because he did not use what he had to bear fruit. We are not here on earth by accident. We all have responsibilities, gifts, and talents that God wants us to use and to share with the world. But it is up to us to make that decision and do what we can to become fruitful.